Okie doke, here we are, part 2. We're going to go ahead and fly it. I got the screen recorder on the phone. As you can just hook up the USB-C to USB-C to the other USB-C port and plug it right in. Or excuse me, there's just one USB-C port. You hook it up to that and then you hook your phone right in. Go to your app like this and you hit go fly. And as you see, all it's going to put on the screen here is just the video. Nothing else. So that's pretty cool. I guess if you want to show people the screen telemetry, I guess you're probably not going to be able to do that unless there's another way. I don't know how to do it, but we'll just go ahead and do this anyways. Most people don't want to see all that. All right, here we go. Let me get the goggles on. Just a beautiful picture. And I'm in this stupid altitude zone because I'm near the military base here. All right, hold the 2 sticks in and we're going to take off. And that's it. Make sure I'm in the in mode. All right. Notice it tilts. You see this tilting? That could be the wind, perhaps. Yeah, that's the wind. So see, I'm not used to flying with the stabilization on, so it's a little weird for me right now with this one in the in mode, and it's going about as fast, yeah, it's going pretty slow in this in mode right now. As you can see, it's barely fighting to get 12 miles an hour. I must be going out of the wind. Let's see, is it going to pick up here? Okay, so 13 with the tailwind. And we got a strong tailwind, so that's pretty weak sauce. We're gonna go ahead and click into the middle mode here, sport mode. Let's see how much better that is. All right, so we're going 30 miles an hour. Oh, I don't like that coordinated turn. If you fly quads, you're not gonna be used to that coordinated turn. You see, this is what's bothering me is if you're not used to flying with something giving you stabilization, it's really nerve-wracking actually. Because like right now I'm going to make a turn and it's just kind of doing its own thing. It's kind of doing it for me. And it's got this lean to the, see that lean right here? I'm assuming that's the wind because it stables out right here. Yeah, so you're going to notice that wind angle. But, all right. Here's a punch out on it. So he punches out pretty good. What's crazy is it holds its altitude wherever you let go at. Because the stick, okay, here's another thing. The controller stick always levels out. It doesn't, whoa, see, I don't like that. You see how quick that turned? You see that? That's the stabilization trying to whip around. So it's going to take some getting used to just because of the stabilization if you're a quad flyer. But like I was saying, the throttle stick always wants to come back to 0. So it always wants to level out to neutral. So I guess you just like, you know, let go and then it cuts. So you let go of everything and she'll level right out, which kind of sucks because I like to be able to stick my stick. You see, I don't know. Gonna take some getting used to. I guess that's the price you pay for the 4K video. It's worth it. I mean, look at this video here. This is the city I live in, Oak Harbor. I mean, I've never seen it on FPV like this before, which is dope. I mean, I could see houses, individual windows, people down, you know what I mean? This is definitely worth it if you got the money. If anything, I recommend, I just don't have the time and I'm traveling now across the country on a motorcycle, so I can't do the professional quad, you know, the home build. Because then I got to have chargers, batteries, the big remote, tuning, computer. So This is the next best thing. Otherwise, I recommend you just buy the goggles with the HD receivers, man. This is the future of flying. Fat Shark, you're like a taxi cab, and these are Uber. You've ripped us off long enough. Long enough you've been scamming, coming out with junk model after junk model, promising better model after better model. And guess what? What are we left with? Garbage. And DJI releases their first goggle, and look at it. It's perfection. It's perfection. You don't even have to get the version 2 if you don't want to. Because if you got the first Fat Shark, oh, you definitely had to get the next version or you were missing out. You are not missing out on anything if you don't get the version 2. The quality's barely any better. You know, it's not like Fat Shark where they kept promising perfection and not delivering. So yeah, what's cool is this thing just hovers along the same altitude. You know, once you set it, there it is. It's set. I don't even have to, see that? I just push forward. She's locked on her altitude right there. I mean, that is what's cool about having this, its center. See, that's a little nerve-wracking, the way she turns with this stabilization. Like I said, it's just going to take some time to get used to. Now, I'm used to flying acro. I just don't, you know what? Let's go up and see what happens if I push it into acro. We'll go get some altitude and see how acro works. Hopefully I don't crash it. I bought the insurance, so we should be good. Let me get to where it's straight. The wind, all right, put it in, and now we're acro. It just doesn't feel like it. This does not feel like acro. And it's not even, okay, we're gonna go back. I don't know what happened, but it didn't go into acro mode. We're gonna try it one more time. Sport mode. Okay, we gotta go in and reprogram this. I guess it doesn't come with acro right away. I went to go put it in there and it didn't go to it. That's fine. I'm not in any rush to fly acro. I mean, I got other quads I can get that do that. I love flying, doing loops and stuff, but until I get used to this should be fine. I just hope that when I go acro, it's going to give me full control like a regular quad, and I'm not going to have anything fighting me like right now. You know, I'm being fought at every moment. But definitely recommend it if you don't feel like doing all that tuning and all that other stuff. I mean, good flight time. Look at that. We're still at 7 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and come in for a landing so the video's not super long. I'm sure nobody wants to watch all of it. But yeah, I wish there was a way I can show you the telemetry. It just does not put the telemetry on the screen. I gotta wonder why it doesn't go into acro when I go into the acro mode. It just goes into sport. So I'm in, now I'm in sport. Get some altitude. And I just went to the other mode. I push forward and it just glides on the plane. And I'm back to normal. Sport. Again, sport doesn't, it's... So that's full throttle here. Oh, that's just moving forward. No throttle. Let's see. If we move forward, hit the throttle. So that's almost 60, 55 on a climb. And I can't dip my nose down to, yeah, this really sucks if you're used to flying a cloud. You can't even dip your nose. You can only drop altitude. It always maintains a level flight. So again, this is for beginners. I guess you can acro it. I heard it voids your warranty. That's no good. Let's hope that's not true. All right, let's bring it in. I got 3 minutes left. I'd like to test the return to home and see what happens. ahead and do that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come and land, put it out in the middle of the field, test the return to home. So landings are easy on it, pretty simple. Because all you gotta do is just touch it down and then it stops and you just hold it. All right, test this return to home. Okay, now we got her out in the field, reset. We're gonna just test the return to home button and see how that works. And I think return to home was a double tap. Here we go, we're gonna have to find out. And we're up. Get away from home here. Oh, that first mode is so slow. Oh damn, I got the altitude set for like 300 feet. So it's gonna go up really high. Let's see. That's the braking. So now it's doing the return to home. Actually, I'm gonna stop because the battery looks like it's there she comes. And now it should be stopping. And altitude decreasing. No. Still fighting. Come on, let's go down. And 2, 1. It should be decreasing its altitude. Making a turn. And here she comes down with 2 minutes to remain on the battery life, 300 feet in closing. I'm going to rotate the camera down and see where we're, right where we took off. Can we move? Well, let's see if we can, oh, we can still move around while it's doing. I wonder if we can adjust the, oh, we can adjust the point of landing too if we wanted to change the landing point. All right, I'm gonna take over here. And yeah, she sets her right down. Beautiful. All right, guys, you've seen it. DJI FPV. If you're a quad professional, you're probably only going to like the FPV, and I recommend you just don't buy the quad. You just buy the goggles and the thing and put the transmitter and put it on your quad. If you're new and don't want all the tuning and the controllers and the thousands of other things that come with it, go ahead and get this, and this will get you right into it, and you always have the best goggles on the market to transfer over. All right, guys, take it easy. Where do I get out of here at? There we go. Come on.